Hi class, I am just so thrilled with the work that this class has put out this month. It's really strong, you've learned a lot, and you're just, for many of you this is your first website. So as far as your personal site this month and so forth. So I'm going to go through as a first-time viewer and I'll see what works and what maybe you need to think about, and you'll have plenty of time to add the content you're going to create over the next year or so. So, I realize this is just your draft for this. So, really happy with the work that you're creating. I'm going to try and go quickly so that you can listen to all of these. All right, I can see exactly who you are and what you do. That's what a user needs when they get to your site. The logo is terrific. And let's see. I scroll down. Okay, you've kept your colors here. This is a little different, but okay so far. You catch up here. Okay, let's left align. Whenever we have more than a couple of lines, we left align. So I want everybody to, hopefully you're listening to this, because that way I won't have to repeat on everybody's, but do make sure that you're doing these things. Let's try not to have one word on a line. This is so fantastic. I just love it. It's so easy to read. Perfect photo, very clear and understandable, just perfect. And I don't want to get into a lot of details, but maybe this would be the blue, but then this wouldn't match as well. So terrific. We can align that a little bit. Little things on this one, very small things. We try and keep these about the same, depth with some similar content, but you're doing great. Two rows, really, really strong. Clear, love this part. Okay, and then some samples. Excellent. We can try to align our grids, but I know that takes a little extra work. Good job of making sure that your thumbnails are not cropping content, right? We have to think about those things. Nice way to show your work, and then again, really clear. We do want to make sure this is centered with your header here and your page. It may be that it just has a visual that it isn't, It's certainly centered with this, so maybe that's what we're looking at. Okay, terrific. Let's just check the functions. Perfect. Excellent. Nice. And contact. Perfect. Well done. Well done. This is, practically finished. You could be using this right now. All right. Great job, Victoria. Hey Graham, I love the logo. I really like that. And really clear. Again, I can see what you do because this image is blurred. That's terrific. Good. Try not to have one word on a line. Better to have this left align. And I will want to click that. These don't really tell anybody how much you know of something. It just is relative. It would mean that you are better at Photoshop maybe than Premiere Pro, but 85%, does that mean proficiency to expert? 80% of Illustrator you understand. These are, it's not a big deal right now, but sometimes when we have pie charts and bar charts and things, hiring managers aren't really sure what it's telling them, right? If you're saying a certain percentage of your work, well, that wouldn't add up to 100. I mean, I assume you're saying that you are 70% proficient in Wix, that you've got 30% more to be expert. But again, it doesn't really explain. You can keep it, but just wanted everybody to understand. And I know they're in a lot of templates and they look good, and they're animated and stuff. I love this. I love this page. The colors. This is terrific. I'm wondering if that's going anywhere. It goes to the top. and it goes to the top. Okay, let me see. Okay, so maybe, well, it's the style, so you can leave it there. Okay, so see more probably shouldn't take us to the top. It should probably take us to another, your, you know, works page. Terrific. Check your spelling, everybody. So, you know, social. And, okay. We want to make sure we are linked up instead of to Wix. So you'll link those up. All right, you have your footer. Terrific. Interesting. Interesting colors, yeah. Let's see how this works. Okay. Of course, I can push this now. Wait a minute here. Okay, so that takes us off your site, but that's okay. We don't close the site. That you'll update. Okay, terrific. All right. Experience is linked, good. And the contact is linked, good. Okay, well done. Love it. All right. You guys have just done such a great job for your first draft on this. Okay, very good. Those are linked. Link that. Okay, terrific. I see exactly who you are and what you do. Perfect. I want to look at your mobiles, but these aren't, mobile isn't needed till next year. So that's, I'll leave. Terrific image. Great, okay. I prefer that to having it jump to a different one. I do. This is a nice clear image and it's really working. And that's just about the right amount of content. Did my navigation move? No. Okay, good. I was going through here. Okay, nice, terrific, excellent layout. And layout's hard. It was pointed out to me recently. It's, you know, probably the hardest part about this. Okay, very well done. Love it. Can't wait to see where that goes. Anna, nice. We might make this a little darker so we can see it. It's really great the way you have it right there. And you'll link those up or remove any that don't apply. Okay. All right. Okay. And these, okay. So interesting color palette. Okay. You might want to pick up the yellow someplace again. All right. See how we're linking? Okay, so that link needs to be placed right here. This probably could be unbolded. Okay, perfect. Good. And good. So things are functioning there. Yeah. Good, great start. Terrific. Great draft. Okay. I did like these. I liked when they changed. This I wasn't sure you needed. Okay, it seems like you could start here in some places, at least on your About page. Okay, gives it a nice consistency there, but this I wasn't, it felt like it was a little in the way. Okay, and so, okay, so what we want to do is bring this content up. So that could say skills. And maybe this could come down here and skills would be here so that we can get into your skills. Yeah, okay. Nice. And contact is larger than some of the others. Yeah, I think you want to have it right here. Okay, so taking this out so we can land right there. Less clicking and scrolling, that's our goal. And is the green the best color for you? I don't know, I'm trying to find something that's in that color, but the green is fun. So this seems like a nice color palette for you though. All right, terrific, love it. Can't wait to see where it's going. Okay, interesting. Okay, that word's by itself, but okay. Let's see, a little padding before your buttons. You know, give your buttons some padding around the edges, some space. This seems like it's not clickable, so like it's a picture of words, and so that will have to be enter text. Interesting image. So this becomes your navigation. Okay. Make sure there's plenty of space around. It's not where we're used to finding it, but it is right there. You'll want to put either nothing back here or one of your images. Okay, a little spacing there. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. Fun. Well, this is very great. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't fit you, this background image, okay? And here's the other thing. We're going to need navigation because now I can't get back to your home page without, you know, clicking backward. So these things in a reduced, maybe not so many, will need to be somewhere where we can get to it from any page. Okay. Okay. Nice. This took a while to come up, so you might want to make sure it's optimized so it loads a little quicker. And again, I can't go back, but I have to go back to the tab to look around. All right, so that's the main thing here, and making sure that your background images and so forth are created by you. And I have no doubt that you can do that probably with one of these photos. Okay. Yeah, so something like this would make more sense than, or this, or that. Any of these would make more sense than the images that are stock, right? Let's see. Okay, yeah, all of those could be, yeah, all these images need to be replaced with yours, that's all, okay? But you've got the work, so that's the main thing. Okay, well done. Okay, Ebony. Nice and simple. Very true. And you could possibly, if you need to, it's not too bad right now, but you may be able to take the text out of the box and it not be so busy. Link those up to your accounts. Okay, is this a button? I feel like that should be a button to your about. I loved this, and you've done so much. Perfect amount, love the image. Okay, make it a little easier to read. So we want to make sure we only have 2 fonts that you're using throughout, one for header and one for body copy. That might be a little hard to read. And again, you're going to put some of your images ultimately. Okay.
This is a reminder. Make a list.
Okay. All right, so be very careful about skewing our work or stretching things out, but this is great how it's aligned. Perfect. You do want a couple more pieces of work there. And I do really like this. I think this isn't quite as strong. You know, this is okay, but all of this is not as strong to me as this. I'd almost rather this be your homepage because, or something about your work, because this just tells me a lot more about you than this. The image is you know, out of focus and so forth. So I think that would be a good move for you, and have a link to your contact up here. All right, well done. Okay, Mart, really nice, very easy to move through. You will want to have your own image here. I love this background, but maybe you find something in these colors. Maybe you can, you know, start planning a photo like that. This does have an animation in the back, you know, so it's got a mask. But these are all things you can learn to do for yourself too. Okay, so this color isn't working as well for me because I don't feel it anywhere else. So I would use either white, okay, or the light blue. Try and stick to the colors that you started with. Well done. You have all of these. Be careful of clipping on your thumbnails. And yeah, we probably can put less of this and start here, you know, and have project there. So we're not scrolling quite so much. And this projects will come after your about because we did see this immediately. So this should probably be before that. Perfect amount. Okay. Let's try and use the same size fonts. If this is the, let's say this is 3 or 4 words, then this has to be the same font, even though it's only a few words. Whatever takes the longest line, whatever that font size is for us to fit that in, then all the others have to be that same size, if that makes sense to you. So a little spacing there. Just want to be consistent, like repeat this right here. You can divide this, you know, copy that, divide this, and make this down here this color, and make this white if you want, or vice versa. Make this side white, but you want to be consistent. Different size fonts here. Okay, a little bit of unnecessary stacking that makes this kind of deep. Okay, terrific job linking. Okay, we want to center these things. And again, I would probably make that white, lighten those colors up a little to match your what you've chosen here. I know you're going to, you know, try and change some of that. Okay. Yeah, I think a little more centering in places. Okay. Well organized. You bet. Okay. I've got a reel here. Okay, so you're saying primarily you're an actress, and here are your roles. I feel like this will need a link eventually. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. Very cheerful. Okay. All right, so you probably will want an Instagram or something like that, or some other link, LinkedIn for sure, or, you know, an actress site, I think would be a good thing for you to also have as social media, you know, up here or someplace. All right. Really, it's coming together great. Okay. Good. Interesting how this doesn't scroll. I feel like this is a lot of padding for this image, so maybe you'll have one that's a little bigger. Okay. Public relations. A CV is usually for professors or authors, so you will want to make that resume instead. Okay. So you're saying, okay, you might say skills here, since it's taking you right here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know, you want to do things like make that probably consistent with that font. But let's see, this is taking us here. I think you want to freeze your navigation, all right, so that we can not have to scroll up like this to find it. Okay. Certifications are good for LinkedIn. Maybe they're a download button instead of a page or a list. And yeah, you'll just, you know, put these all in a grid probably. This would probably look better if it were extended to here instead of this box, and this becomes a little difficult to read here, but and this is where you're going to put your logo, your name. Okay, you could put XB or a big X would be nice too. All right, great start. Can't wait to see how that turns out. Okay, Dusty, let us, okay, so this is aligned here. That's good. I think you may need, maybe this needs to cover up the whole background here, Bella, okay, instead of that image back there. And a little big, let's make that a little smaller. A little smaller text. And you want to link these up. Okay, and they only need to be in one location. We can probably move this away, get that out of there, and all this space. Okay, I would probably remove this. It's lovely and everything, but it's not supporting all this pink. Or just for now, you know, just bring this up here by raising your footer. Okay. The blog needs to be removed. Disable that, disable the shop. And this is where you're going to need content. So you have a short intro, but these pages are template. Okay, and that's the first thing we want to do, is move away from the template. Okay, that's the priority. Okay, we'll see where that is as we move forward. Okay, TBD. All right. Okay. Use your navigation. Okay. And we want to make sure these are linked up. Nice and simple. Okay. Has your content there. Okay. Let's move this. The contact always goes last. And then this is where you'll put your 3 to 6 works with the asset guide. Okay. So your asset guide is what you'll be uploading with your work. Okay. And these feel like they would go to examples. Okay. Do we have... Okay, you may have 2 pages like that. All right, I really liked this. This felt really great, this, you know, dark gray or gray zigzag, and this simple content down here. Well done. All right, boss. Loved it. Love how you have it very bold. May not need quite so much space there. Let's see how we are. Loved this. Perfect, perfect, nice. Okay, your footer. Okay. Good, good. Did take a little time to load. Maybe that videos are large files and need to be optimized, or maybe this photo. Okay. Very nice, terrific. I loved how you did that, of course. Yeah, gotta try and see if we can get this to where it's not on a line by itself. No coming soon. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Plenty of work to show, right? All interesting stuff that is laid out consistently with an asset guide that tells us what it is it's about. Terrific. I don't know if it matters to you or not, but there's a real simple code to remove all of this. And there's one to remove the controls that you just put in your embed code. If you want to simplify it. You may not want to, but all right. Now, where's my navigation? That's the only thing. Have to go back. Perfect, beautiful. The hierarchy, the consistency with the font. You know, it seems like a simple, easy thing to do, but it isn't. You really have to have some self-control and detailed attention to spacing, all those things. So very well done. Love this. Okay. Nice. This is a really tight kerning there. You can see what it is, but just a little tight there. All right. Excellent. Excellent job. Super great. All right, everybody. I just love where you are, what you've produced in this technically first draft of your site. And you're going to grow a lot. You're going to have more content, and you're going to change your mind about things. And that's all going to be fine. But just know that you have certainly accomplished the benchmarks for the class. All right. Well done.